Hi everyone, Kirsten here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Treesofreverie Read-A-Thon and my to-be read list for it. Treesofreverie is doing another read-a-thon for the month of June, and since I had so much fun with the April read-a-thon, I thought I'd go ahead and participate in this one as well. And I have so many books on my shelves that are just sitting there unread, so I was like, why not just bust them out real fast in the next couple of weeks? So that's what I'm going to do. The Treesofreverie Read-A-Thon for June starts on June 16th and it goes until July 1st. So it's 2 weeks this time. And I'll go ahead and link her Tumblr below and the Goodreads group. So if you wanted to participate, you can. There are certain rules for participating. You have to let her know and she'll put you on the participants list. I believe there is still time to be a part of the participants list, the official list, but you can still take part in the read-a-thon even if you are not a part of the official participants list. And she has so many fun things that go along with it. She does giveaways and there are questionnaires and challenges to do and all of that. Let's get started on my to-be read list. I have a ton of unfinished series on my shelves. I took a bunch out. You can see I've got like little holes everywhere. There's a bunch of books that I'm going to be reading. There are 13 books that I plan on reading. 10 books in particular that I would like to finish. So I'm going to talk about those real fast. The first series that I would like to read and finish during the read-a-thon is the Gemma Doyle Trilogy by Libba Bray. And I have seen so many reviews and recommendations for this series, and I can't put it off any longer. I want to read it. I have not been in the frame of mind to read it since I purchased it because I was so engrossed in City of Heavenly Fire, and then I went through like a weird contemporary phase this past month where I've read nothing but contemporary books. I am going to put all of those aside and finish the series on my shelves that need to be read. But this is, the Gemma Doyle Trilogy by Libba Bray. There's A Great and Terrible Beauty is the first book, Rebel Angels is the second, and The Sweet and Far Thing is the third. I love Libba Bray books. They are great stories for young women to feel empowered by, so I'm really excited to read these. The next series that I have is the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I was gonna wait to read these until winter came out, but I've just been seeing so much about these books, and I read half of Cinder last month and I just have not finished it, so I thought I'd go ahead and read this series first during the read-a-thon just to kind of bust it out. So the first book is Cinder, and it's a retelling of Cinderella, and she has like a cyborg leg and stuff like that. And there is Scarlet, which is the second book, and this is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. And then there is Cress, which is the retelling of Rapunzel, and they are all linked together. This one's just about Cinder, and then Scarlet is about Cinder and Scarlet, and Cress is about Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress. So I'm pretty excited about reading these. And I love Marissa Meyer books. They are phenomenal. The next series I have is unfinished. Ruin and Rising is the last book that is coming out. I'm not sure if it's out yet or if it is going to be out soon. I've been seeing copies of it all over Tumblr, but I think those might just be ARCs. I'm not sure. I haven't really been keeping up with it, but the next series is Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm, and these are by Lee Bardugo. I hope I did not just butcher that last name. These are, I believe, a fantasy series, and I'm really into fantasy lately, and I think it has something to do with Russia. And I'm so sad. So I got this book, and I was unpacking and organizing my shelves, and my son got a hold of this book, along with Eleanor and Park and Dearly Departed, and all of their covers are gone. Their jackets are just somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what he did with them. So I have a naked Siege and Storm. But Ruin and Rising is the next one. I was going to wait till I get it, but figured I might as well just bust it out since it's coming out soon anyway. The last series that I have that I want to read for the read-a-thon is The Program by Suzanne Young. And there are 2 books, The Program and The Treatment. I'm not sure if there's a third one. I think it might just be Duology. I don't know anything about these books. I just bought them because I was recommended them. So I'm sorry if I'm just giving like horrible information about these books. But so I will be reading these as well. And I believe that these are dystopian about, I don't know, they're dystopian, and I'm assuming it's about a program and the treatment during the program, and I'm pretty sure it just has to do with young kids. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So if I finish all of those series, I might pick up the Hush Hush series. I don't know. That one's on my shelves and it's been there. That's like the first series that I bought when I started buying books again. And I just have not been in the mood to read about angels, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to pick those ones up. If I don't, there are 3 books that I am going to read this month for the read-a-thon if I have time. And the first one's going to be If I Stay by Gayle Forman. The reason why I want to read this book is because the movie's coming out soon, and I like to read books before the movie's out, and I think the movie comes out on July 8th. So I'm going to read this book before the movie comes out, damn it. It's been sitting on my shelves forever, and I just need to bust it out. So this will be the first one I read if I finish all of those series. The next book I'm going to read is Love Letters to the Dead by Ava Delara. I hope I said that right. Delara. I'm not quite sure if I said it right or not. But I've been seeing so much about this book. It is one of the top books of the summer, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. The last book I have is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I don't know why I've been in such a contemporary mood lately, so I'm really excited about this. It's a nice summer read, and I think it'll be pretty cute. It's about girls doing a bucket list, I think, over the summer. The bucket list is on the back of the book. It like has it right there, all the things that they have to do before the summer's over. All right, so that is my Trees of Reverie Read-A-Thon to be read list. If you want to participate, like I said before, I'm going to go ahead and put all the links below. Feel free to read along with these books with me if you have them and you haven't read them and you want to read them as well. I'm going to go ahead and post a link to my Tumblr below. Please like and subscribe and see all of the updates when the Trees of Reverie Read-A-Thon is over. I might do a couple of videos during the read-a-thon to go over the series as I finish them, just in case I want to talk about some things and have a discussion about them. All right, everybody, you have a great weekend. It is Friday the 13th and there's a full moon out tonight, so don't get too crazy. So everyone be safe tonight. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next time.